is an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
What's up, icons? It's the iconic fashion figure, and today I'm taking you guys along with me to go record a lookbook. Now this is mainly going to be video because I want to do a digital lookbook, basically like a mini commercial for a few of my different styles. Now with the digital lookbook, pretty much all you need to do is come up with a theme. What is it that you're trying to achieve as far as the look of this lookbook? So for me, this one today is going to be resort. So it's going to be a lot of swimwear. Memorial Day is coming up. Summer is right around the corner, literally a few weeks away. So why not do summer? So I'm gonna go ahead and record this lookbook, get a bunch of footage, take some pictures, and I want to take you guys along with me so you can see that you can actually do this stuff yourself. Music is loud, so you guys probably can't even hear me. I'm at a hotel right now, so I'm at the Conrad. I'm gonna go around, find different areas where I can take footage as far as videos and pictures. I'm getting up close, so hopefully you guys can hear me. So I'm gonna be using my gimbal that I showed you guys in my Amazon video, one of my Amazon finds as far as my photography and how I shoot pictures. So I have the gimbal because I want to use those effects that I showed you guys where it can rotate, zoom in and out, and it does everything for me. So this would be perfect for getting all the video footage for a lookbook. So I'm starting with the Inception option on the gimbal app because the goal is to have some videos that, you know, are rotating, zooming in and out instead of all the videos just being flat from a tripod, because I want to give my lookbook some depth. So as you can see over in like the right hand corner, the phone's actually spinning in a circle for me, so that way it can get this video that is recording, like basically rotating, and this is the results of that. And then I did a second one just so I can have a few options for when it's time to actually edit this lookbook into one. And now I'm just going to go get other footage in this outfit for the first outfit. And I'm giving you guys raw footage so you can see that I don't always get the shot on the first try. When you're doing this by yourself, you're going to be doing multiple tries on this to get the right shot, because there's going to be little things that happen. Like example right here, it was supposed to be doing the face tracking, and when I put my sunglasses on, it was no longer tracking my face, so I had to keep going back and forth to get it to track my face again so I can get the footage that I'm trying to achieve. Y'all, the panoramic video through the gimbal app was driving me crazy because it would only do it on the back camera, and I never know where the starting point is. It just randomly starts, so I had to do this like 20 times, and then eventually I just gave up because it wasn't working. And then the zoom that I did through the gimbal, so all this footage so far was all done with my phone using the gimbal to get different angles. And then from here, I'm just trying to get any footage that I can get with the swimming pool. It was hard to move around in the pool because there were other people in there, and I didn't want to be rude and get them in my footage if they didn't want to be on camera. Plus I didn't really want them in my lookbook anyway. So this was like the only corner I really had to work with, and it just wasn't working, but I just kept trying any angle I can get to get good footage. Oh, and funny story, so my bottom part of my swimsuit, because I wore a dress coming here, was in my duffel bag, and makeup got on the bottom of my swimsuit, literally like right in the crotch part. So there's parts where I'm trying my hardest like not to lift my legs too high and not to, you know, expose the crotch part of my bathing suit because there's makeup on there, and it literally looks like I'm on my period and I done leaked. I know that's probably TMI, but you'll notice in some of my footage like I'm barely moving because I'm trying my hardest not to show it. I shouldn't have told y'all that, because now that's where y'all focus gonna be at, trying to see if y'all can see it too. But other than that, I just kept trying the same corner of the swimming pool, trying to see if I can get any footage in the water without getting everyone else in there. So I'm just gonna let you guys run through this footage before we move on to the next. So moving to a new location, same outfit. I was trying to get, you know, over the balcony type of scene. Now, the area that I wanted to shoot at, which is why I came here, they were doing an event. I think I said that already, or I will be telling you guys that in a moment. But yeah, they had an event, so that area was closed off. They didn't want me to be over there. So I was trying to make this area work, but they're also doing construction right there. And there was like a big old crane over there that was lifting up wood all the way to the top of that building that's across from us. So I also had to try to not get that in the footage. So this area was also tough to shoot, but I still attempted it. It took me a couple tries. As you can see, I'm trying it again just to see what footage I can get. And you'll notice I don't really do much in my footage. I'm just acting natural, just standing there, posing here and there, because when I go to edit, I'm gonna make cuts anyway and, you know, try to merge it all together. So I don't really need to do too much, because once I edit, it'll make sense. So now I'm going into the area where they're supposed to be holding this event, but this is when the pool attendant allowed me to go over to that area before they actually started the event. I know like the caterers were already over there with the food, like they were prepping the food and setting up tables over there, but the people weren't there yet. So I went ahead and went over there. And as you guys can see, like in the background, this is on the side of the building, so I'm getting like a side angle of the ocean, but you can see the ocean behind me. But what I really wanted was that front of the building, so that way you can see the full ocean. But I'm gonna take what I can get, and I'm gonna at least record on the side, so that way at least I get some of the ocean. So this is me now starting to ease up towards the front where I'm not supposed to be, but kind of making my way up there anyway. So I just walked up the stairs. I'm technically still on the side of the building, but I'm closer towards the front where you can see the ocean more, and now you guys can actually see the full beach. And as you notice, a lot of my footage now is flat, and that's because my phone died, so I'm just using my tripod right now. And here I am, I snuck all the way to the front now. So this, you guys can see the full ocean. Right now I'm close up, I'm zoomed in because I'm trying to get close footage since I don't have my phone with the gimbal, and I'm just using the tripod, so everything's flat. But in a moment I'll show you guys, you know, the view that I'm getting up here. I just wanted to get some footage first, and then here I go. I'm going to grab the camera so I can actually show you guys. So look at the view. I'm up at like the front corner, so you guys aren't even getting the full view that you should be getting, but this is the beach. So now I've recorded majority of the footage for this lookbook at the Conrad, and the way I did it is with a website, or you can download their app too, called resortpass. And basically resortpass allows you to buy day passes to different hotels, so it can pretty much be anywhere. They have like most of the major cities, plus there's a few other websites slash apps, because you can download their apps too, that are doing the same thing. So I used resortpass, but there's like DayPass, there's Daycation, there's a few of them. I had downloaded like 4 different apps that I was looking up hotels on, and you just pay a small fee to use their amenities for the day. So like the one I stayed at, it was $55 for the day, and it was from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Everyone there was super helpful, very nice, very welcoming, extremely friendly. Like, I love this hotel, plus it had the right aesthetic for what I was trying to do. But if you're looking for places to get your pictures and record your videos, whether it's for your brand or even if you're doing it just for social media, if you're an influencer, use resortpass, so you can stay at a bunch of these, well, not necessarily stay, but you can use a bunch of different resorts to get the footage that you need. And for $50 for the day, it's not too bad. They do have the option of renting out like day beds and cabanas. If one of the resorts you're looking at offers that amenity, they will have those passes as well. They just cost a little more, and like spa passes are on there. And then some of them also have a day room, because if you're like me and you're going there to record footage, you're changing several different outfits, because I did 3 looks in this video. I actually have 4, but I got tired. But if you're changing, it's nice to have a room that you can leave your stuff in, go change, and come back. So you can do the day room as well. My recommendation with that is check the nightly rates too, because there was one I was considering doing a day room at, where basically they give you you a room for the day, but you don't stay overnight. And the rate for the day room was $10 less than the nightly rate. So pretty much I was better off just paying the $10 additional so that I can have it for a night. And you know, I can take my time if I need to. I can record a little more in the morning before I check out. So a $10 difference, it may not be worth it to just do a day room. You might want to just do the nightly rate. So I recommend looking into that before you actually book the day room. But if you just want the day pass to use the amenities like the pool, the spa, that type of stuff, you can do that, and it's a lot cheaper than the nightly rate. And this allows you to try different resorts too, get different footage. Or for those of you guys that's looking for a sugar daddy or looking for somebody to invest in you, these resorts are the places to go, and this is a good way to meet them. Because let me just tell you, while I was at this resort, okay, as I mentioned, I was at the Conrad, and these rooms aren't cheap. The Conrad is not the Holiday Inn by any means. So a lot of these people have money that are staying there. Plus there was an event while I was there, and it was definitely some type of business event because all of them were in business attire. I mean, suits and whatnot. And it was 95 degrees, so if they're out here in suits, they're out here for a reason. They mean business. And I can't even count on my two hands how many times I got stopped while getting my footage that I needed. That's why it was hard for me to vlog and get the footage, because I was getting distracted so many times. But I've had several of them asking, you know, for my website, let me look into it. How well is your business doing? You know, they're talking to me about my business. They're looking to get to know more about my business to see if they can help me in any way. So if y'all looking for somebody with some money that's gonna help you out, go to these resorts, get yourself a day pass, and enjoy yourself for the day. Get the footage you need, and hopefully you get the investor that you need. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. Check out Resort Pass. You can download the app. I'll link it in the description box as well for you guys to check out. It's in different cities. I'll put a list of some of the other apps in there too, because there were a few of the other ones that were focused more on international travel as well, so not just domestic. You can do this in other countries too. But let me get back into the video. So I just went into the bathroom, changed really quickly to go into look number 2. Now this one is my favorite look of them all, and unfortunately I didn't get as much footage because I spent so much time on the first look just trying to figure out what I wanted to do, since there was an event going on while I was recording the same day that I went. So part of it was blocked off, and the area that was blocked off was the reason I chose the Conrad. That's where I wanted to record at. So I didn't get as much footage in my second look, and that's the one I love the most, but I got some footage, so let's go into my second look. So the bathroom is up towards the front of the building. So of course, after I finished changing in the bathroom, I snuck up to the front again to get more footage. So you guys will probably notice that part of this footage, I'm rushing quite a bit just so I can hurry up and get the footage I want to get before someone comes and tells me I have to move, I have to leave this area. But I'm gonna just let you guys run through this footage so you guys can see the different areas that I was able to get up at the front. This scene here, I was clearly rushing trying to hurry up and get the footage, because what is this? Like, why do I have all the chairs blocking the view? And then like right here, I stopped just before like the in-between of those two chairs, so it kind of messed up the footage, but that would have been really good if I had the right angle and I fixed my tripod properly. But back to the other side by the pool before they came and said something to me because their event was still going on. So I'm just gonna try to get more footage with this outfit with with the cover up before I actually take the cover up off. I actually had shoes that I was supposed to be wearing with this, but I never put them on, and I figured since I'm by the pool anyway, it made sense to be barefoot. And of course I had to run through this scene once more just in case I didn't get the footage that I want, because this is a good look. I like the building behind there and then the walk up, so I just wanted to make sure I actually got footage that is usable, that I'll actually want to use in the lookbook. So I'm just gonna do this again and then I'm moving on. And here's one of those scenes where it pays to have someone there helping you, or at least being able to tell you what it looks like from the camera's view. I mean, I have the viewfinder on my camera because I'm using my camera at this point, but I wasn't really paying it much attention, and this is not a good angle. Like, you're pretty much just seeing from my knee down and you can see my head. It's just weird. I didn't like it. I'm gonna let you guys see for yourself. You'll notice that, you know, it's kind of blocking out everything, but then I switch it up. And here's where I switched the angle because I was not really feeling that other angle. So this is better. You can see me better. I don't really care for the whole background, but I did get some good footage right here. I was trying not to get the people behind me because there were people sitting behind me. So I was trying not to get them in the footage, which is why I zoomed in so much. Otherwise, I would have gotten the building behind me and it would have been a much better view. But I had to work with what I could work with. They were really nice behind me anyway. I just wanted to be polite. So I did what I could and got what I can get. Didn't turn out too bad. And now the cover up comes off. Here I'm getting in the freaking jacuzzi and it's in the mid 90s out here. I mean, it is hot. There is a slight breeze. Like, you can notice I keep fixing my hair because my hair is in the way and playing with my hair in the footage just to keep it from smearing my lipstick. But I'm in the jacuzzi just because at this point it's like afternoon now and the pool is getting full. There's a lot of people starting to come down because it's getting later in the day. So the only thing that I can have to myself is the jacuzzi. So I went ahead and I got in. At first, you know, it took a second to get used to it because it's already hot outside. I don't want to be in hot water. But once I adjusted to it, I was able to get some good footage over here, other than the people that are behind me. Like, you'll notice in some of my footage that man's feet is in like all my footage. And there, I finally turned the camera to at least get his feet out of the footage. The people are still in the back, but at least his feet aren't like right next to my head every time I go to record. Completely forgot to take my other necklace off, so it's in like all this footage with the outfit that I love the most, but it's too late now. And then I forgot that I brought a hat with me. So now I'm gonna try to quickly get some footage with the hat on with this outfit too. I mean, I'm pretty much wrapped up with this outfit anyway. So I was getting ready to go change into the third look, and that's when I realized I forgot to put the hat on. So I'm just throwing in some footage here. I really didn't get good footage right here, but I at least try to see what I can get out of it last minute. On the way to the bathroom to change into look 3, I noticed that the event was done already. So I went back to the front of the building to get more footage in this outfit since I rushed in the beginning when I had the cover up on and I forgot the hat. So I figured why not? But I also noticed in this footage I didn't even put the hat all the way on because of my hair. So some of it I didn't like, but I did get some good footage while going back up to the front. And you guys will see it sped up a bit just because I want to run through this quickly since you've kind of already seen these scenes already. But if you want to watch it slower, YouTube does have an option on there where you can slow down the speed of a video or speed up a video so you can watch it faster, because I know some of you will say I'm moving too fast or I'm taking too long. You can adjust the speed to your liking, but I'm gonna speed this up since I've pretty much already done this look. I just took my time and then I added in the hat. And here I messed up the footage because I have the strap from my camera blocking part of my lens. So I think it's about time I let this one go and go change because clearly I'm getting tired. And then we'll go into the last look, which this one I want to go over to the beach since the Conrad is right across the street from the beach. It's literally sitting on the beach. And I wanted to get some beach footage as well since this is resort. Of course I did most of the footage at the hotel, but I wanted to get some on the beach also, get some outdoors. Well, I've been outdoors all day. So let's go over to the beach. Well, actually, before we go over to the beach, I found a couple spots in the hotel I want to record at too. So let me go ahead and do those, and then we'll head over to the beach. So as I was getting ready to head to the elevator so I can go to the beach, I noticed this little walkway and I just had to record here. And then as I was headed outside to cross over to the beach, I decided to go ahead and record on this walkway too, just to have the extra footage. I'm not sure exactly how I feel about it. I don't know if it'll actually go in the lookbook, but maybe I'll use it for something else because it's not bad, it's just not the best and doesn't necessarily fit in the lookbook how I'm envisioning it. Let me get myself all fixed up by using this window as my mirror and fix my hair since my sunglasses got caught in my hair. And here we go, take 2. And then now just another angle with me coming up the ramp in a moment versus going down. This I'm obviously not using for the footage. I just had to get down to the bottom to be able to come up. Okay, now we can go to the beach. Oh look, Look, they even pulled out the red carpet just for me. So now I'm at the beach and I have one more look to shoot. I still have time on my resort pass where I can go back there if I want to, but I'm getting hungry and tired, so I just want to get some footage at the beach as well to incorporate it with, you know, the whole resort look, and then I should be done. My hair is getting frizzy and I'll sweat it out. My makeup's all messed up. I didn't put much on because it is 95 degrees outside, but I did put a little on and it's pretty much gone at this point. So I need to wrap this up so I can get home. This scene was a little too far away. I was trying to keep my camera back away from the water, but this is not working out. So in a moment, I'm just gonna have to risk it. Here we go, I'm taking the risk and I'm going in closer. Don't ask me why I didn't just use the zoom on my camera. So I flipped my necklace to the back, the one that I forgot to take off, just so I didn't mess up the front look because I already have so much accessories on. But it actually kind of looks cute on the back. And we're bringing back the hat. So at this point, I'm pretty much just over it because I am hot, I'm tired, and I am hungry. And I got sand in my butt. So I'm ready to wrap it up so I can head on home. I lied. So as I was leaving, I noticed this tree and I really wanted to get footage with this tree. So one more stop before I actually go home. I wanted to get some footage against this tree. Take two. So I wanted to switch up the angle just a little bit so it's more from the side versus directly on me, and I think I like this angle more. While I'm still here, why not just keep going with another scene? So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this as another scene to get more pictures. I don't know if I will need this, if I will be using this, and at this point I have so much footage that I don't even need all of this footage because it's supposed to be like a 30-second to 1 minute video that I'm creating, and I've been out here for 7 hours recording. course, I had to go throw in the hat again too to get more footage, but I swear after this, I am done. I must go home now. And it's finally time to go home, so let's get up out of here. I had to go back to the hotel to check out, and I am now ready to go home because now it's time to edit so I can show you guys the results and what I created from all of this footage that I just recorded today. So this is not the final result. I ran out of energy and couldn't finish editing, so I'll have to do that in a separate video, or maybe I'll do a YouTube short since it's only supposed to be a 30-second to 1 minute video. I don't know, I'll figure it out, but you guys will see the final result next week. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm starving. I literally spent the last 7 hours in the sun in 95-degree weather just recording and taking pictures. So I'm tired. I'm hungry. I have not eaten anything today. I don't know why I did that to myself, but I was just trying to get this done. So every time the waitress kept coming around to bring me food, I kept telling her, give me an hour, give me an hour. And I never end up eating. It's been 7 hours and I have not eaten yet, and I've been out in the sun. So I'm dying, but I want to wrap this video up. So I took you guys with me to record a lookbook. So this is a digital lookbook. It's more like a little commercial, but then I got pictures as well if I want to create an actual lookbook. Now lookbooks like this, especially the video versions, are really good right now because of social media. Forgot to turn my phone off. Because of social media, you know, doing social media marketing, having video footage. Everything's about video right now, so you definitely want video footage rather than just pictures, although you want pictures too, and I did take pictures. Now at the hotel, I tried to record me actually, you know, taking these videos and pictures, so more like vlog. But first of all, I'm terrible at vlogging because when I go somewhere, I just want to get the job done and I want to enjoy the moment, especially a hotel like that. I always forget to set up the second camera. I will just go and get the footage I need and then realize I never set up the second camera. So I got a little footage of it, but other than the little footage of you guys watching me record myself, it's pretty much you guys are just gonna see the footage that I recorded. But I think you guys get the point. Bring your camera, bring a tripod if you have one, set it up and get the footage you need. Come with confidence, be fearless, enjoy yourself, have fun. Don't worry about the people around you that's watching you. Let me turn this off. So as I was saying, don't worry about the people around you because they could care less what you're doing. If anything, give them a show. So like when I was there, it was surprisingly packed at this hotel. I was not expecting that at all. Like I went in the middle of the week for a reason, and I went early in the morning thinking there would be no one, so I would have the place to myself. Well, not only was there a lot of people there, they also had an event. So part of the area was closed off that I was trying to go to. But luckily the pool attendant was super nice. He really just wanted my phone number, but he was really nice, and when I wanted to go to the other side and take pictures, you know, he let me go on the other side really quick before the event started. Plus the bathroom was over there, so every time I went and changed, I would sneak and get my footage that I needed from the other side, because the other side was facing the ocean. So that's what I really went there for. I wanted that footage. That was the perfect scenery. Plus the area on the pool side that I wanted to record was where all the people were at. So it was hard for me to record because this hotel, it's the Conrad, it's more of an upscale hotel. I mean, these people are paying over $500 per night on just the basic room alone. So the people that had the suites, like a lot of them that were actually there, had the pool view suites that had the patios, sitting out on the pool area. Like those people are paying like $700 and up a night for this hotel room. So these people don't want to be in my videos, at least I thought. But once I got started, everyone was so interested in what I was doing. Everyone kept cheering me on. They were telling me good areas to go get footage. Like they were really helpful. They were really encouraging, and then they would keep telling me, if you need this area, you know, let me know. I'll stay out your way so you can go ahead and record. So don't worry about the people around you. If anything, they're interested in what you're doing and they applaud you for the confidence that you have for doing it. Because I know that's usually the main reason people don't like going out and taking pictures of themselves and recording themselves, is because everyone's watching. Those people are excited for you, if anything. anything. You might get a naysayer here and there that's like, don't get me in your camera, don't record me, that type of stuff, you know, the Karens. But other than that, most people are rooting for you to get a good video or a good picture. They'll even help you out if you need it. But that's it for this video. I just wanted to do a quick lookbook, nothing long, especially since I didn't have much time to edit it. I have a ton of footage, but at least I can use this footage for other things. It doesn't even have to be just for this lookbook. Thank you guys for watching.